Time now for quick hits as we welcome back Sal and JJ. And JJ, look into your crystal ball. Who is the best player on the Knicks in 3 years?
I want to say it's R.J. Barrett. I love what R.J. Barrett has done. I got to figure at some point, though, fellas, the Knicks are going to land the star. Let's get nuts. Donovan Mitchell.
I mean, I'd love for that to be the case.
Daydream, Sal.
I'm going to get a little realistic here, but I'm not going to go R.J. Barrett. He's too inconsistent. How about Quentin Grimes? I love the idea.
Whoa.
Yeah, I want to see him get some more playing time. I know some people compared him to Klay Thompson or poor man's Klay Thompson. I'm not going to go that far, but I do think Quentin Grimes, a guy who can knock down the three, play some defense, may be their best all-around player if he matures in 3 years down the road.
That'd be awesome.
I tell you, if R.J. Barrett isn't their best player in 3 years, they're in trouble. Unless, of course,
Well,
they pull
and Stargaze. That's
right. Here we go. Well, let's talk about Donovan Mitchell for the next 3 years.
Right.
All right, Sal. Bigger problem right now in the MLB negotiations: owners versus players, or owners versus owners? I think it is owners versus players still. I know what you mean by the owners versus owners, and that's annoying because you would think that all the owners would want each other to be on equal ground or at least close to it, but obviously they're not. You have the haves and the have-nots. I think there's true disdain with the players and the owners. So even though not all the owners are on the same page, JJ, I still think the bitter, back and forth nastiness between the players and the owners, that to me takes precedence.
Easy call, players and owners. I mean, think about what we've seen over the last couple weeks. Yes, these big market owners like Steve Cohen want to spend. At the end of the day, Steve Cohen's going to spend anyway.
What does it mean for Steve Cohen that he's already getting this attention and sort of being the face of these negotiations? It's a problem, and think about the Met that was dying for years to spend money. They finally get the richest owner in the sport. Now everybody's saying, well, hold on a second. That's not fair. You can't spend that much because we don't have it. That's ridiculous. It's horrible. You finally have a blank checkbook and you're going to get a luxury tax.
And maybe triple down. Screw the three-level thing. Go spend anyway. Who cares?
All right, JJ, who wins the Big East tournament?
Villanova, too chalky. How about UConn? Because UConn beat Villanova. They get after it on defense. Senior leadership. Love Cole. I think the Husky Nation is going to be fired up. They got 9:30 games on Thursday and Friday night, potentially. UConn, and if you're looking for a sleeper dark horse, how about Marquette?
I thought maybe you were going to say Georgetown. How can Georgetown not win a game?
By the way, they beat Syracuse.
Yeah,
how embarrassing.
That is embarrassing for your Qs, but how can Georgetown and Ewing not win a game in conference play all year? I want to see the Johnnies make a little bit of a run. Similar to maybe we saw Georgetown last year. Not that I would pick them, but I'm hoping that that's the case. Do you believe in them? Do you think they can make some noise? No, I do not, but that's what makes the Big East go round.
DePaul plus 5.5 tomorrow.
Oh, come on.
Hammer them. Hammer them.
St. John's has to be looking for payback in that one. Before dancing with Gonzaga hitting a final free throw to
significant to some.
Hey, what happens in the newsroom stays in the newsroom, Sal.